was born, I met this. No children in the primary school and secondary school today are taking this. No children is taking this. NUFBTE should go and do his work. NUFBTE should go and spend money and go to television and do jingle. NUFBTE should go to primary school and educate the people. NUFBTE should go to secondary school and educate the children. NUFBTE should come and we should not come to our factory and start disturbing us. We don't want to be jobless. We don't want to be jobless.
That is the agitation of employees of food and beverages companies in Nigeria as they protest the ban on alcoholic beverages in sachets, PET, and glass bottles of 200 ml and below by NAFDAC. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, had earlier commenced the enforcement of the ban on alcoholic contents in sachets or small bottles of less than 200 ml on February 1, 2024. The Director General of the agency, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, during a press briefing in Abuja, noted that as of January 31, 2024, no such beverages were registered with the agency. The announcement has, however, generated protests by distillers and labor unions who believe the action would cost 500,000 workers their jobs. Today in Alta, Ogun State, where most of the distillery companies are largely concentrated, employees of these organizations under the aegis of the National Union of Food, Beverage and Tobacco Employees and Food, Beverage and Tobacco Senior Staff Association took to the streets to protest the ban by NAFDAC. The peaceful protest commenced in the early hours of Tuesday. The protesters marched to the palace of Olota of Ota, Oba Professor Abdulkabir Obalanlege. The leaders of the union expressed their agitations to the monarch and submitted a letter of...
Madam NAFDAC DG said that it is because children are drinking alcohol in sachet. But there is no evidence to prove that children that are drinking this alcohol are being subjected to any trauma or psychological pain. We begin to see that NAFDAC is pursuing an agenda to allow the breweries to begin to brew, to allow illicit products to come into the country, to allow those who are going to import the products into the country to come. And if you look at majority of the companies that are already in Ogun State, especially in your domain, Your Majesty, in Ota, you discover that many companies, they have invested close up to 800 billion naira in buying equipment, and these equipment are made specifically to produce this sachet product. When our president was coming, when he came to campaign to us, he said he was coming with a renewed hope. But the renewed hope that we are hoping for is not the one that our jobs will be taken away from us.
Kabiyesi Olota of Ota responded by assuring them it would pass their message to the relevant authorities.
This is not the time for any worker to be laid off. This is a crucial time in our economy. And whatever will make people to lose their jobs is unacceptable. This sachet drinks, most of them are meant for export, isn't it? And this generates the much needed foreign exchange we need in this country. So when we look at the advantage of producing this sachet drinks, it outweighs the disadvantages at this point in time. So I want to call on the Director General of NAFDAC, Professor Adeyeye, to rethink, to look at the numbers of workers that will be sent into unemployed work.
Yes, I'm very, very happy this afternoon for the response of our Royal Majesty, the Olota of Ota, Obalanlege. The next step going forward is for the DG NAFDAC to respect our royal fathers and also to respect the agitation and the grievances of Nigerian workers. We want her to save our job. We want all the royal fathers to call her. She's from a Yoruba speaking state. She needs to respect the tradition. We are appealing to her She's not a bastard from Yoruba. She should hear the voice of elders.
Olota, as a father of all, has already assured us that he was going to help to do something about our plight, and we know that definitely he is going to do something. But as long as we remain alive, we will continue to agitate. There is nothing written on gold. The struggle will continue. We don't care if it is going to take our lives. For this struggle, we are ready to die.
What we expect that another should do is control. So whereby they lack that, the intelligence to do that, they should seek one for idea on how to go about it.